So we're here in Future Fitness in Glasgow, and I think we've been talking about doing this session for fucking how long?
Almost years.
Years. So we're going to do some quads today, and basically just get an insight into how me and Greg train. So obviously we're going to do a little bit higher volume, like the kind of Patrick Tuor style type stuff today. And so you're 12 weeks out from the two bros.
12 weeks today, yeah.
Towards British. So yeah, we're going to do quads, and then we're going to have a wee look at Greg afterwards as well, and just kind of see where he's sitting. So I think I agree that you're pretty much, I think you're ahead at this point because it's been pushed back so many times. So it should be an intense one. So
ready. So anyway, see how it goes.
It's currently 1-1 in the who's beating who in leg days. So
the pressure's on for who of that.
I'm going to see who can kill each other today. So it should be a good one.
Yeah. So hope you all enjoy.
One with this, or are you going to go straight in?
I'll just do it.
Go on in. You may make your full. Yeah, down, drive. Yeah, okay. Boom. Use that side. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Go. Drive. So when it comes to like machine squats and any kind of compound and that, don't be scared to take a wee bit longer rest just to get a breath back. You can hear my voice, like, I don't want to be like this going into my next set. So if you need to take 2-3 minutes, 4 minutes to get rested in between sets, like, you're not failing yourself. If you need that amount of air to get back in the set, then that's what you need to do. So I'm not trying to do one set 30 seconds later. We're not doing circuit training. You know, trying to maximise the poundages that we can use. So in order to do that, we need to properly rest. Let's go. Easy set. That's 7 or 8. That's it, mate. Let's go. Last one. One in. Oh. Here we go. Try. Then keep it controlled. In. Down, come on. Move. I've got you. Let's go. Right, next one. Way down.
Fuck. Fucking teardrops gonna rip off there, that last thing. Holy fuck. That was like, oh shit moment, this is on camera, I can't not do it.
Fuck, you told me to do one more, fuck's sake.
I was actually shut, I was going to shut my eyes and didn't see it.
It's a shite thing about going second.
Made you beat me.
Aye, it's got to beat you, but you're going to make me do exactly what I made you do.
Right mate, big step, last one. Let's go, here we go.
Yes.
Set, come on. Come on mate. There you go, come on. All you've got. Come on. Right, yes. Two, yes mate. Two, man, come on. Come on mate, show me. Come on. Wait, Everybody get it, come on! All your power, let's go! Yes! Come on, man! Let's fucking go! Try! Yes! Oh, nice! Okay, oh,
fucking hell. Fuck's sake.
That's what I was most scared about.
Eh?
That's what I was most scared about, because I've not done machine squat in like over 3 months.
Risk the fucking prolapse of that one. See what I mean about length this?
Yeah, 8 to 10.
But I like to shoot for the 10, just feel better. Try and get at the top, try and hold it for a split second.
I fully understand that.
Aye. I don't want to leave, but just get that. Smooth. Yep. Boom. Nice, make it track. Good. Control. That's back. Good. Squeeze at the top. Boom. So we're shooting for slightly higher reps with this, so 8 to 10. But obviously, if anything's in a training plan, it says 8 to 10 or 10 to 12 or whatever. If you can do more, do more. Because sometimes you go into a set feeling a little bit stronger, a little bit weaker. If it's there, do it, basically. So don't leave yourself short just because there's certain numbers you have to reach. Even if you fall short, say you get 6 or 7, doesn't mean the set's a waste. A lot of people obviously track progress in that with their lifts, but I think when people miss the reps, they think, oh fuck, that doesn't count. But that's not the case.
It means you can adjust your next set.
Exactly, it just means you adjust. Like, you've done damage in those 6 reps, or the reps where you've not achieved that rep range, so it's never a waste. I think people let it get to the head and it fucking ruins the rest of the session.
3, 2, 1.
Go. Next set, mate. Start to go. Go. Good. Yep. Nice. Come on. Good. Yeah. Oh. Come on. Yep. Come on, man. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, mate.
That's only set for me.
So I don't know how many people are going to have a horizontal in their gym, but with the way the plate's angled, if you imagine you're pushing through your heel, rather than like the top of your foot, you just get like fucking amazing contraction at the top of the quad. So just imagine you're driving. That's how it feels. It feels like you're curving as you're going forward. It's not a lot of guys have it in bodybuilding gyms and that, but it's not that common in commercial gyms. But and also
that's the first time I've used one, so it just shows you.
Exactly. So if you're going to load it as well, load it from the bottom first, and then here. You see guys putting like 4 plates up here, but my mum can do that, so it's not the same as loading the bottom. And also you saw in that set as well, I got 14 reps and I was only supposed to get 10, but again, it's a prime example of what I was talking about before, is that if you can do more, just do more. Just because it's written in stone doesn't mean you have to follow it, so.
3, 2, 1.
Let's go. Power. Yeah. Big contraction. Nice. Not as much. Come on. Let's do it. Up. Again. 1 minute. Let's go again. Go. Come on. Okay. Hand on the brakes, let's go. Yeah. Come on in. Here we go. And yeah, good.
Quite so much focus.
Quite so much focus.
3, 2, 1. Go. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, come on, up. Let's go! Come on, man! Easy, mate! Yes.
Last one, mate. Make it count. So things like the leg sessions or quad sessions or whatever, I like to do like two kind of compound or heavy machine exercises, and then do something which kind of relieves the lower back a wee bit. So we're going to go do split squats, which are just as hard, but take some of that tension off the lower back. And then we'll come back to incline leg press. So I don't know about you, but my lower back tends to round at the bottom because I can get so deep. So I like to relieve the lower back before I go back and do more leg presses. Mind I done my hip in like early last year. That was the only thing I could do pressing wise.
Was that?
Aye. So.
It's good to position a foot on that.
Aye.
You don't let it when you're coming back and then you feel it kind of take a bit of if you really control it. When you feel the push, it just goes straight through the top of the quad.
You notice people when they're doing them, they'll do this, they'll come back towards the bench like that. What you should be doing is forcing your knee over the foot. So if you're forcing the knee over the foot, it's as if you're travelling this way rather than travelling that way, because then that's not, the front leg's not doing anything. So try and push the knee over the foot so you can't actually see your foot. Drive up and pause. Rather than if you can see your foot and you're coming down, you're not in the right position, you fall forward like that. Oi. Nice. Really good. Nice. Good, mate, come on. Come on. Push. I hate him so much. So I'm not trying to break any records of that doing this. Just like 12 reps, 4 sets, like rapid fire basically. Just to get the blood, as much blood in the leg as possible. So start with 6 plates and then just go from there. So like I said, I'm not trying to overload too much and try and push to failure. I'm trying to get, like I said, rapid fire, pushing blood, pushing blood, pushing blood. So 4 sets of that. Trying to keep it like approximately about a minute rest between sets. Whereas like I was talking upstairs before, like when you're doing something super heavy for like 6 to 12 reps or 6 to 10 reps, you need that little bit extra gas in between sets. But with this, like I said, we're just fucking pumping blood, so don't need a lot.
This is maybe your last set. Pretty much this is like where you're going to give everything you've got left. It's going to be a bit more higher reps, a bit more sets within one. So this one set could last about 5 to 6 minutes each. Just obviously the one set and just try to push away everything we've got left.
Can you explain what we're doing now? Can you explain what we're doing?
I just kind of say this is like our last set where we do one set. And it could last up to 5 to 6 minutes each. It's kind of hard to explain the set, so it's better off you just kind of watch and see what's happening.
So you do a set of 12, do 45 seconds, do another set, 45 seconds again, and then just chop the rest times in half.
Like half and half of each every time, yeah.
Pretty much. So we'll start with.
So by the end, what you found like 12 easy, you're going to be struggling to get 5 with pretty much.
Right, 12 reps, 45 seconds for the first round.
Down 5, 4, 3, 2. Let go.
Yeah. Come on. Come on, mine.
I swear it wasn't me.
Come on. Hey, come on. Push it. Come on. Let's go. Yes, man. All right. Come on. Come on, man. All you got. Yes, let's go. Come on, Andy. Let's go. Yes, come on. Yes, fuck. Go. Come on, man. You're almost there. Let's go. All you've got. Come on, Andy. Show me something. Let's go. Yes, mate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's fucking go. Push it. Let's get it. Cut. Come on, Andy. This is your last thing. Let's go. Come on, mate. Let's fucking go.
What? Fucking dripping like a knackered fridge, man.
You've been dying all session to say that, haven't you?
Fucking wetter than a hot pocket.
12 reps and a 45, let's go. That's it, flank support this way. Good. Yes, mate, come on. You can't do a full rep. Up we go. Nice one. Up. Come on.
See what time last.
Go. Right there, right there. Right there, go on, up. Nice, mate. Up. A little more still, come on. That's that. Let's go, let's go. One, go. Good, mate. That's that. Nice, come on. Yes. Well, nice and still, come on. There we go. Up. Good.
Yes.
Good. Yeah.
Fuck.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah. Hey, come on. One more. 5 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up, go. Yeah, good. Yeah, 2. Half me. Go on to the top. Let's go for 1, 2 count. 1, 2, back down, good. Up. 1, 2, good. That's it, nice. 5 down. 2. Come on. One more. Nice, good one. Good ball. Come on, mix legs. 1, 2, 3. That's how it's done. That's man. Easy. So as you can see, it's a lot of volume of this kind of training. I mean, I was doing low volume.
Massive change from what you were doing maybe like even 6 months ago.
I was doing really low volume, like 2 sets to failure. So it's a big change. That's like quadrupled my volume. So it's taken me a couple of weeks to adjust to that, but fitness is quite good, so it's come back quite quickly. I'm not as, like when I first done that session, like, fuck nah, I remember after like the second exercise I was like, there's no way I can do more than this. But it only took a couple of weeks, so I don't like I said, you don't go as low volume as me, but we've been married to like a system of training for quite a bit, so it's nice to kind of just do something a bit different. I mean, like,
I think our mindset and approach in training is very, very similar to like how we can go into a set, and like what we can get out of it, and by terms of how heavy we can do under like certain like control. So it's good to train together and get that. But obviously this is a change for you, and obviously getting a new coach, so me trying to adapt it is a bit of a change from my stuff as well, but it's good.
I mean, like the amount of weight that we can use, there comes like a time where it's like cost, like risk ratio, whatever you call it. No, what's it called? Risk benefit ratio, whatever. And I don't want to load up a leg press like 600 kilo into 15 reps. Like, as much as it's like a bragging right, it's, I don't know, sometimes I just feel it's a bit fucking...
To me, obviously,
risky,
you'll be the same. Like, you can move weight, we can move a lot of weight, but of how good we look moving that weight is more to me, so keeping that weight under control, make it look almost effortless. That's where you're going to see the big changes in your physique, big time.
I mean, like, we're not saying, like, because we've done fucking heavy, low reps for years, and it's what adds the muscle on, but you get to a point where...
We get to that point now where we're getting a bit sore knees or back or elbows, whatever, so you have to be a bit more kind of scientific about your approach, I think, and that's kind of where you're going to really take your physique in time, because you can only do what we've done for so long before it ruins you. So it's good to kind of look at a more like scientific approach, and obviously use the weight more than us using the weight. So it is a good change, and obviously that was a tough session, so it is working.
Like I said, I've put out like Instagram posts and stuff like that before, being like, don't be married to like one training system. I think a lot of people, especially splits and all that as well, people are like, oh, push-pull legs and nothing else, or bro splits and nothing else. Like, your body constantly changes and adapts. Like, I'm not moving the weight I was moving 5 years ago, even when I was younger. I was squatting 6 plates for 8 reps. Like, I don't want to go near that now. It just doesn't, I don't think it benefits me anymore.
I think we've both said this in posts, but I think if you need to pick a training style and stick with it for a certain period of time. You see people changing the training styles week to week because they've seen something new, or somebody spoke about something new, and you've only been given like the type of training you've been doing for 2 weeks, and you go and change something else. You are not going to see any benefits from changing training that quick. So what I can say is, like, look at who's doing these training sessions, and if they've got a physique you can actually say that looks like they benefited from that training, and how long have they been doing that for. Then maybe give that approach. Don't chop and change because you've seen someone new saying something, oh, that looks quite fun. Don't change it, stick with what you're doing and try and grow and improve from that training session. And if somebody if somebody said it who actually looks like they know what they're doing, or they've got results from that training, stick with it. Don't try and take something off you've just seen and try and adapt to a new way. Just stick with the same one you're working with.
Yeah, definitely. Go take a look here.
I give me like 5 minutes.
So that's quads completed, and I'd say that's pretty even. Yeah. That's pretty even. Yeah. Okay. So we'll call that a draw.
think I started off with very high energy and I was just hoping that I'd be buckled after. No, it was good.
So I saw it's a lot of high volume with that session. It's not, you know, don't be married to one training system. Keep trying different things, because I've definitely noticed, even the past 3 weeks, 4 weeks, difference in my physique from doing higher volume. So, so that's
obviously it's now I'm quite limited what I've got, so that's been a big change for me today. But like really good session, so very pleased to get that done. Yeah.
So keep an eye out for Greg. 12 weeks pro card. Not going to jinx it, but hoping. So, thanks for watching.
Thank you very much.